away. Okay, so let's get nice and comfy. Nice and comfy, nice and comfy. So I'm going to sit on my bed. I'm going to have my legs crossed, but you can have your legs in whatever position is comfortable for you. So that could be that you've just got them out nice and wide. It could be you've got them in. If you tend to have quite tight hamstrings, you might want to pop your knees up just on a pillow so it keeps a bend in your knees. You might want to be sitting towards, leaning against maybe the end of the bed or anything like that. Anything that's comfortable for you. It's all about your own comfort. If you are sitting with your legs crossed, whatever leg you put under, so whatever leg is at the front, let's just swap it over, because we're always inclined to do the same one all the time. And we're just going to focus a little bit on your breath first. So let's take your hand onto your tummy just now. Try and think about your sit bones being in contact with the floor, and that will help to lengthen through the spine and help with your posture. When you've got your pelvis in the right position, it can just help keep the body stacked. So you've got your hip bones, and then you've got your rib cage, and then you've got your shoulders, and the head balances on top. So placing the hand onto the tummy, and you're going to breathe in and out, either in through the nose and out through the mouth, or in and out through the nose, or in and out through the mouth, just whatever feels comfortable enough for you. So taking a nice breath in, and then exhale. And again, breathe in, and exhale. Again, breathe in, you can close your eyes, and exhale. So as you breathe in, you want to feel the tummy expand. So imagine you've got a balloon in there, and as you inhale, you're inflating that balloon. And as you exhale, you're deflating that balloon, and the tummy comes back to where it should be. Again, taking a breath in, you can relax the arms in a different position if you want to. And when we just slow down our breath, we're working into that parasympathetic nervous system, so the nervous system that helps our body slow down and restore and relax, because we spend so much time in the sympathetic nervous system, which is your fight or flight response. All day, every day, it feels like at the moment. And as you exhale, just let the eyes open, bringing your hands either down in front. They can come onto the knees or they can come outside. I'm just going to take my hands in front, and all I'm going to do is sit back. I'll do it side on so you can see. All I'm doing is rolling through the spine, so I'm just sitting back there, bringing my chin towards my chest, and then I'm just sitting back up. So imagine you've got a cord through your belly button, somebody's drawing that cord there, and then just bring your chin to your chest, and then a little roll back up. Coming down. Exhale, and inhale. You can have your hands on your knees, and you can pull a little bit against the knees to give you a wee bit more purchase, and you're just rolling through the spine. Hands can come down either side of the legs as well. Just a little roll down, and then coming up. And let's go for one more. Taking a breath in at the top, reaching one hand up, take an exhale and reach to one side. Inhale back to centre, exhale to the other side, and then inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now remember, your bedtime chill isn't about going as far as you can, feeling a deep stretch, developing your flexibility. It's all about just moving the body to ease any little bits of tension that can be stopping you from getting to sleep. Let's go other side, exhale, and then inhale, last one. And then bring it back into centre. Bringing the hands in front, taking that breath in. Exhale, just slide the hands forwards, bringing the chest down. And then as you inhale, you're coming back up. If you've got your legs straight out, you just do the same, hands either on the knees, sliding down, and then up, or hands either sides of the leg. Exhale, and then inhale, And then do that once more. Exhale. And then inhale. Bringing the hands up just about shoulder height. Let's take a breath in. Exhale, twist to one side. Place the back hand down and the front hand coming onto that knee. And then inhale as you come round. Exhale as you hold on, lifting up through the spine and get a little bit more twist. Inhale. Then exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Perfect. From there, you're just going to take the feet out nice and wide. Let's keep the feet out wider than the knees and just let the knees fall down to one side. You want to have your hands and you want to lean back into those arms and then just switch over. So you're just rolling over the feet. Rolling over and one side. So when I'm trying to get this knee down, this bum lifts, that's fine. And then taking it across. Again, we're just moving through the body. We're not increasing our flexibility. We're not trying to ease out too much tension by having a deep stretch. We're just moving gently and slowly. Exhale as you drop the knees to the sides. And then inhale as they come in. This time we're going to stay at this side. Turning towards this knee. Now you can bring this heel a bit closer and this heel a little bit closer. And you're just bringing your chest down towards that front knee. So you're resting down. This is where you might want to grab maybe pillows to rest on. Just feeling a stretch into the glutes on that front leg, so this knee that you've got in front. Now you can do this and lengthen the leg out behind if you want a deeper stretch. But sometimes it's quite nice just to take the stretch down a level and just relax into it. Really feel the hip opening. Let the shoulders relax. And remember just to breathe. Better not close my eyes too long, I'll fall asleep. And then on your next out breath, push yourself all the way up. And then you're just going to swap it to the other side. So just switching the knees over. So from that position you might want the heels to come in a wee bit closer to the body so you can turn and then just drop down. So elbows can come onto a pillow or they can just rest down. You don't need a pillow just because I had it handy. There. And remember just to soften the body, so sink down in towards the floor or the bed or the cushion. Just let your breath slow down. Body get a little bit heavier as well. And then just take your time coming up. Let's switch that over. We're going to come down onto your fronts. Hopefully you've got enough room to lengthen the legs out. So we're going to lie down, just crossing the arms over, resting the head down on top of the arms, or you can turn side on. You're just going to bring one heel up towards your bum and then switch over to the other side. So in and then out. Just a little bit of movement through the knee just now. And then on the next one, just keep that heel up. Now you can do this one facing down. Grab and hold. Try and grab hold of the leg rather than the toes. Grab hold there if you can, and think about squeezing the knees together and pushing the hips towards the floor. If this one feels more comfortable to lie on your side and do, then feel free to do that as well. So tight quads, tight hip flexors can create a lot of tension in the body. Think about tucking under, so squeeze your bum cheeks and push your hips down into the floor, into the cushion, into the mattress, just so you're lengthening a little bit more. And then just release off and swap it to the other side. So the other heel comes up, try and grab hold of that foot relaxing the body back down. I'm just turning my head so you can hear me, but if you can keep yours down so that your head stays centre, that'd be great. Squeezing the knees nice and close together. Draw the heel towards your bum and then squeeze your bum cheeks. And you're just pushing the hips down a little bit. So when we're spending a lot more time seated, just now maybe working at home, sitting on the couch more because you're home earlier, you're having a wee TV break at lunchtime, etc. Your quads and your hip flexors are getting tighter. And then just bringing it back down. From there, just take the hands out quite wide. You want the elbows down and the forearms down, and you're just going to lift up and then taking it back down, keeping the elbows and forearms on the floor, so don't want you pushing into the hands to come up too far. So up, exhale, and then inhale as you come down. Exhale, so releasing into the lower back. If you find this is too much to do this, or Barbara, you want to be here, you can do your cat-cow instead. And you would have done the quads on your sides, hopefully. So there. Just if you feel it uncomfortable on your front for any reason or through pregnancy, you can do that move instead. If it's comfortable enough, you can bring the arms in and just pull your shoulders back and look straight ahead. Try and lengthen through the front of the body. And if you can, drawing the elbows back a bit further, and you just want to lift up a little bit more and then coming down. So you can stay, if you want to be on your hands and knees for this one, you can stay doing the cat-cow where you arch through the back and then lower the ribcage down towards the floor, or you can hold in all fours and do some hip figure of eights. Barbara, I think you know what they are anyway. And then once more, exhale as you come up, and then inhale as you're coming down. From there, you're going to roll over, coming onto your back. And you can do some of these seated as well if you prefer. Oh, it's getting too comfy now. Draw the knee inwards. So take and hold behind the thigh, so at the hamstrings, and draw that knee up. Keeping that other leg nice and straight, and try to have the toes, I'm easily doing it just now just because I'm resting against the bed, but the toes and kneecap facing towards the ceiling, and draw that knee in, right up towards the underarm, right up towards your chest. And relax through the ankle, relax through the leg, let everything soften. So what you're doing with this kneecap is it's squeezing upwards, try and relax it. What you're doing with this foot, are you holding it? Relax it. What your bum muscles doing, are you holding? Just relax and sink down. Sometimes we're just holding on, we're tensing up without even knowing it. And then take your time, swap it to the other side. If you were doing this one seated, you would just do the same here, and you would just draw upwards instead. So you can do it seated, or you can do it lying down. Take and hold at the hamstrings and pull back. When we hold here, we kind of force the knee open, so it's a little bit safer just to hold behind the knee. So think about that straight leg, straight as you can, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, kneecap pointing up towards the ceiling, and really draw this knee up as close to the chest, the shoulder as you can. And then just think, soften through the feet, soften through the knees, soften through the quads, soften through the glutes, and don't clench your jaw either. Just let it go. Soften and relax. And then this time bring the other leg in. So both knees this time. Feet together, keep the knees wide and draw the knees up. So if my knees were close together, they'd be here, but I want to pull the knees out, and I'm just keeping like the joints of my big toes together. Again, you can do this one seated as well. So draw up, and it means that you're trying to draw your lower back upwards. You're going to keep the feet together, soles of the feet together, and just let the knees come out to the side. Now if this feels uncomfortable, too tight because gravity's pulling down, you can come up into that seated position and do this one instead. Or you can grab a pillow and you can rest the knees on the pillows if you want instead. Just sometimes if that opening through the hip doesn't feel comfortable, if it causes your hip to click or pop or grind, it might not feel that nice. So feel free to sit up or feel free to use something just under here so that you're supported if you feel it hard to relax the legs in this position. Just let the knees fall out to the sides. I'm going to do a wee bit of movement here, so breathing in. Breathe in towards the tummy, then exhale. Breathing in again. Breathing out. Let's do a few more. If you've not done your pelvic floor exercises, you could do your pelvic floor lift on the exhale, but I'm assuming you've all done them today. Exhale. This time, taking a breath in. As you exhale, bring one knee over. And then inhale back. Exhale, other knee comes over. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If it feels uncomfortable, inhale, exhale, straighten. Then inhale, exhale, straighten. As you're seated, do this one here instead. I can't get my leg fully straight, mind you. Exhale and straighten the leg if you don't want to do the side to side. And then you're going to finish on the repetition that you're on and just hold it there. Now let's take the hands down by your sides. Let's turn the palms upwards and just let the fingers relax. And just take a little minute to think about your day today. How is your day going today? And how do you feel about it? If you're feeling a little bit frustrated or unhappy, try to just accept what's happened and move on. Because it's already happened, so there's nothing that you can do about it. But we don't want to let things like that get into the way of a good night's sleep. Remember, when we're sleeping through the night, your body's restoring and repairing and getting ready to take on another day. And when you're not getting that sleep, that has a knock-on effect to your day. So it can leave us feeling a little bit anxious, irritable, grumpy, tired, mood swings. Sleep is a great medicine for us, so really trying to focus on improving your sleeping habits can have such an impact on your hormone balance, your mental health, your physical health, your motivation, and just your feeling towards everything. So if you do struggle with sleep, let's say that from today we're going to make that conscious effort to reduce the time we spend on our screens at night time, to form good bedtime habits. So thinking about an hour before bedtime, we start to prepare, so we maybe get our bedroom ready, maybe put on some candle or go for a nice bath, get your pyjamas all looked out and ready, do all your rituals, washing, teeth brushing, contact lenses, etc. And that should be time that we're not on our phones, we're not on our iPads, we're not on our screens. Because nobody needs, it's not that desperate that anyone needs to know anything at that time of night. It really can wait until the morning. Take your legs into whatever position is comfortable for you. If your legs are out long, just let the feet fall out to the side, so the muscles in the legs are relaxed. So let's pick 2 things tonight that we're going to do tomorrow night to prepare you for bed. It could be having a cup of sleepy tea, it could be having a nice bath with some magnesium salts. Magnesium is really good to help sleeping, so if you don't take magnesium supplements or use anything like that, it can really be beneficial. Are you going to switch off your screen at a certain time? And anything that pops into your mind, just write it down, and it can wait until the next day. Remember, sleep is medicine. And if you're in that habit at bedtime that you don't get to sleep easily, you're waking up through the night, you're waking up in the morning where you don't feel rested. It does take time to form a new habit, so it's not going to happen in 1 or 2 nights, it's going to happen maybe in 2 to 3 weeks. But being consistent really does make a big difference. Let's focus on your breath again. So inhale and taking the breath all the way towards the tummy, and exhale, let all the breath come out. Carry on with your breath, using something like adult sleep stories from like the Calm app, or sleep sounds might be helpful to get to sleep. Making sure you're not too warm. We always think that when you're warm and cosy you sleep better, but actually you probably need your room to be a little bit cooler, especially if you do waking up through the night feeling warm, uncomfortable, night sweats or flushes. Cooling down your bedroom a little bit. Try not to activate the brain too much or the body too much. What we do tonight is fine because it's just some nice gentle stretches. When you're ready, just bring one knee up, and then bringing that other knee up. Keeping the knees together, let's roll them over to the side, and we're going to finish where we started. So whatever position you're comfortable in, feet crossed, legs out straight, feet wide, pillow under the knees, whatever feels quite nice for you. And then just lengthen through the spine so you're on your sit bones, rib cage sits on top of the hips, shoulders sit on top of the rib cage, and head is on top. Let's just drop the ear down towards one shoulder, and then bring it back up to centre and swap to the other side. And then let's do that again. Take it across, nice and gently, so just easing into the neck muscles and the upper back. Swap it over again. Let's go for 2 more. And then last one. Bringing it back into the centre, let the chin come down towards your chest. So you're stretching the back of the neck. and across the back of the shoulders. You might feel that stretch coming down in between the shoulder blades as well. Maybe down in towards your lower back, because remember the full body's connected. Keeping the chin towards your chest, draw the chin up towards one shoulder and then taking it back down to centre and draw up towards the other shoulder and then back to centre, and doing it a couple more times. Taking it across and then back down. If you're spending a lot more time on your laptop, on your phone, on your monitor, this is a really nice stretch, and you can do it just seated at your desk. At your next Zoom or Microsoft Teams or Skype meeting tomorrow, get everybody to do it together. Finish off in the centre and then just let your chin come all the way up. Taking a breath in, let the arms come up, and then as you exhale, bringing the arms back down. Again, bringing the arms up and then back down. And then once more, inhale, bringing the hands together, exhale, bringing them down towards the chest. Just looking down towards your fingertips, looking down towards your legs or your feet. And just remember those two things that you're going to do tomorrow to get you prepared for bedtime. And we're going to continue with them every night to create new, better habits, because consistency is key. Take a little bow and then bring yourself up to sit. Give your hands a wee rub together, and you can give yourself just a very quiet, not too loud, not too rowdy clap. Well done.